Hello viewers, and welcome back to E.Y.E. Divine Cybermancy. This is pretty weird. This has been a pretty weird game so far. Oh, I don't even have to load the game, it just... Alright. I said that I was going to fix some control stuff, but I didn't. I didn't do anything between recording last time and recording this time, so there. I'm going to change the use button when we get in here in a second. But, this game is, it's interesting so far. I don't actually know how old it is. Maybe I can look that up while it's loading here. If I just pop over to the store page here. This game was released in 2011, July 2011. So, okay, it's not... Man, how old is Half-Life? Half-Life 2 is like really old, though. Oh, right. That's right. That dialogue box we got when we started up the game the first time told us that we would end up here every time we resumed. It's interesting. So this came out probably like 5 or 6 years after Half-Life 2. It's clearly very built on the Half-Life 2 engine. I mean, you can see that this is the basic Half-Life 2 font and color scheme survives in the loading messages and stuff. I assume it was something of a labor of love then, judging from that and the fact that it's I don't want to be derogatory or anything, but pretty strange. It's been a weird experience so far. Alright. People you'll encounter here will be allied, so avoid being annoying and don't murder everyone. Do your best not to murder. Yeah. So, let's talk to this guy. Wow, that is quite a video loop there. I'm sorry for having disgraced you, Master. I let myself be defeated. I'm supposed to be E.Y.E. Elite, so E.Y.E. is the name of our organization, I guess? And yet I taught you everything. Assassination, combat, infiltration. You received the best training our Kultur Day cast has to offer. I always say caste when I see that word, even though I know it's pronounced cast. You know that we have strong internal tensions with the Jianshangdi. It's not the time for you to be out of combat for so long. What struggle? Let's get some backstory here. Were you hit by the cyber brain? You know that the rivalry between the Culters and the Johns created a cold war between our two factions? Okay, well, the cold's a good kind of war. Fortunately, my recent efforts to bring peace between our two factions seem to be bearing fruit. So wait, why does he want me... He just said he's trying to bring peace between the two factions, so why is he upset about me being out of combat? Shouldn't we not be combat? Not be doing combat? I woke up in a cave. I just, no memories. The medical team warned me. You would have lost a large part of your memory. Indeed, but I have to leave. The commander has summoned me to his office. There's no periods anywhere in this game. It's all commas all the time. Oh, our revered commander. If the Secreto wishes a definitive end to our internal tensions, they must replace him. You should consult your Scrabble. Scrabble? It has been searching for you to relay a very important message, I believe. So that's a drone of some kind, right? They're the ones who created E.Y.E. and who control it, so it's up to them to restore harmony. So the Secreta is the ruling council. Alright, I'm not allowed to shoot him. My gun lowers. Take this! Wow, that's a lot of hammer. Can I interact with these computers? I still wonder if all this means anything. Maybe I should, I don't want to look up anything about the game and learn stuff ahead of time. I want to be surprised when crazy stuff happens. But maybe I should look up and see if anybody has actually tried to translate or decode any of this nonsense. Hey, this guy can talk to us. So this is what we look like, right? We have one of these helmets on. Nartalopek. Hi, friend. Do you know why we as Cybermancy priests are superior to the rest? This is kind of I feel like my character probably would already have heard this spiel before. No, and I don't care. Alright, fine, you convinced me. What? Is it because of cyber technology? Yes, that's correct. Cyber technology allows you to improve your skills, but above all to harness mighty powers. I love mighty powers. Jump higher, run faster, and later you will gain specialized sighting, the ability to cloak, to resist wounds, and many other things. This is really, like, this guy is speaking directly to the player. The character would know all this stuff already. Am I dealing with an idiot? Yeah, okay, nice try to save that. We all saw the artifice. In front there is a vendor who will propose everything you dream of. But be careful, you must have the required skills. And of course, the brozos. Alright, spend brozof on the things. Piece of cake. Damn stupid boy. To go through some levels, you need the required researches. End of conversation. What a sudden and abrupt end of that conversation. Yeah, I don't want tutorial. Howdy, guy. Guy who I'm totally allowed to shoot, by the way. Wait, does my gun lower when I get close to this guy? Yeah, okay, so I'm not supposed to shoot those guys. These guys I'm allowed to murder. Oh, hey, this is my, what do you call it? My drone thing, right? Hey, how's it going? Good day, Master. I have an urgent message for you. I am your personal Scrabble unit. Scrabble. I love Scrabble. Oh man, this message is code red with a capital R. That's the worst kind of code red. A self-recorded message. Man, this game's got a whole amnesia I hate that. I hate this, such a lazy narrative device. Yeah, send it to me so I can visualize it directly. On your command, Master. Transmission. I love the transmission emote. There should be a little emoticon. Hello, if you are reading this message, it means that our last mission was unsuccessful. Something must have happened to us. Our memory must have been altered or destroyed as we have foreseen. I don't know what you, or rather what we have discovered... I don't know what you, semicolon... Or rather, what we have discovered during this mission, but we won't know it anymore. I'm going to refresh your memory so you won't make any mistakes. We cannot allow it. Okay. Several months ago, here's the backstory. This is exactly how I wanted to get it, in text with a visual of myself freaking out in the corner. Several months ago, Romana chose you to take part in his special unit. As you may remember, the Coulters and Gian's brothers in the past are currently in the middle of an unofficial and secret struggle. This struggle has calmed down because our mutual fight against the Federation has intensified. The Secreta, and therefore E.Y.E, has decided to take the ultimate step towards stealing power away from our enemy. That's going to be a pretty good step. Feel free to go to the Archivist if you don't remember anything concerning our organization's global history. No, that's fine. I'll just keep not remembering. Okay, I'll summarize. Great. The Federation has ruled too many worlds for too long. Our superiors from the Secreta have finally decided to launch the final attack, which will allow us to seize power from them. The Secreta is going to take advantage of the chaos caused by the metastromonic force and incessant looter raids. But let's get back to talking about the Coulters and Gians, as well as the team you're assigned to. This special task force was created with a single goal: destabilize and destroy the Gians. Romana has high expectations for you with this task, but my mentor doesn't want them to be destroyed, he wants peace. Don't be surprised, they sent us on this mission into the cave in order to find and eliminate an influential Gian mentor. We're going to continue working towards this goal while maintaining the illusion of subservience. It means that we're going to continue our fight against the Federation and the Force to create a veil over our activities against the Gians. So wait, hold on, the construction of that sentence is strange. Serve our command, do the best you can, and mistrust your mentor. Okay, so my mentor's a bad guy, I'm telling myself. According to the time-lapse erased from your memory, everything must seem very odd, especially concerning your mentor. But trust me, or trust yourself, at all costs. Our fight, our future, depends on it. Commander requests to see you. Make haste and meet with him. I'm going to the armory for repairs. I took part in a mission on Mars recently. Okay, that's super important and valuable information to me. Thank you. So, and in our dream that we keep having when we load in, we have murdered.
What's that off, Mr. E.Y.E?
Yep, that's how I was extracted. Medics told me that you don't remember much. I must say you came back here with some pretty serious wounds. Indeed, I've lost a part of my life. But at least I managed to refresh a few dormant memories. We're in a delicate position since you failed your last mission, and our plans against the Giants have changed a bit. The conflict is calming down because our forces, alongside those of the Secreta, are presently engaged in overthrowing the Federation. It all seems a bit blurry in my head at the moment. I don't have time to go into minute detail. Yeah, sure, you're an important dude just standing around here wearing your weird mask. Our operation to overflow the Federation has begun, but I think that our superiors at the Secretas grossly underestimated the power of our enemy. The Federal counterattack is likely to be costly. Thanks to the chaos created by the metastrumonic force, we still hold the advantage. Additionally, the endless attacks by looters on various Federal planets have given us a moment to catch our breath. Well, okay, good. Our mutual interest is in fact far removed from this pointless war. We absolutely must find a way, and above all, a reason to eliminate the Giants. Wait a second. You don't feel that we have a good reason to eliminate these people? At the very least, we need to weaken their power base or make them worthless in the eyes of this. But why? Right, why? You don't know why. We're still looking for a reason. Let's destroy them now and figure out why we should destroy them afterward. Oh, I am reluctant. What's going on? No, that's not possible. I don't believe it. I don't believe that I'm reluctant. It's impossible. How dare you talk to me like this? Another word of this and it will be court-martial and then death. Wow. That is disproportionate. Alright, why are we in such a hurry here? Did your wounds make you drunk? Well, that is how wounds work. You've seen for yourself that things are calming down between our two factions, and the Giants have become more and more victorious against the Federation lately. Okay, as you command. So everybody here has a lot of feelings about the Giants and the Federation. But nobody seems to know why they feel any of the ways that they feel. Yeah, that's right, I'm authorized. I also almost walked off of this to my death. So at some point we're going to come back here when we have been betrayed by our organization and these things are going to turn red and not let us through. We're going to be like, oh man, now it's on for real now. Hey guy, where can I get one of these masks? Hey there, glad to have you back. Why are there such huge nipples in this armor? They honestly look like the ventilation ports. Does this armor have the ability to shoot like poison gas out of the nipples? That would be totally sweet. Still hunting down the metastrumonic force? Hey, maybe you can tell me what that means at all. The more I kill, the happier I am. You wouldn't believe the stuff I've seen. Okay, so you sound like a video game character. Tell me, what have you seen? Did you know that some of the creatures of the Force have begun to take on the form of psychotic deliriums or even fantasies? I did not know that. I did not realize that there were creatures of the Force. It really is something, both fascinating and strange. Yes, tell me more. Tell me what we're talking about here. The metastrumonic force? Well, it's a cosmic emanation coming from some source we cannot ascertain. Nature, the universe, who knows? These creatures take the shape of our fears, our vices, our fantasies, to better destroy us. I saw one of these creatures before leaving the cave. A humanoid thing that looked like a shadow. Apparently, the shape of my fears is basically a dude with claw hands. Ah yes, the Manduko, the reflection of our hidden self, which also serves as the incarnation of cannibalism. It could also be some perverted mutation of mankind. According to some sources, this is what became of the first miners exposed to the Force, Who knows for certain? It's weird that when they say metastrumonic force, the F is not capitalized, but when they say force as shorthand, the F does get capitalized. Who knows for certain? I'll catch you. Apparently I'm done conversing with you now, Orionos, despite the fact that I have lots and lots of questions. So, yeah, armory. Let's armory. Wait. He's standing here staring at these. Maybe these are important. I would take a screenshot, but for some reason, I set my OBS stop recording shortcut to the same button as my Steam's screenshot button. Maybe I ought to change that. Am I allowed to go through here? No. It will totally let me through, though. It's not like... It doesn't wall me off. A lot of the music in this game is just droning noises over and over again. Not a fan. I did turn the audio down about 20% between yesterday's recording and today's. Hopefully that that kind of looks like the oh, I can't remember what the name of it is. When I was doing all that stuff about the Payday Secret, there's a thing from Kabbalah, the Tree of Life. There's gonna be all kinds of like numerology and nonsense in this game. I can just feel it. Wait, is this English? Nope, it's just binary. Binary strings of arbitrary length. Hey you, Gunman. As is Ellis. I'm gonna call you Gunman. I need some guns. You need to give me the guns. Yes, show me what you have. I need guns. Wow, that's a... What a price. What a strange price. Okay, so we don't have a lot of money, as you might have predicted, due to the fact that we've just done the intro of the game and nothing else. The Scrabbleur is a mobile machine with a medium AI. Using a weapon on every non-identified person and stalking them. That's kind of messed up. All right, we don't have enough money. I just want some information. You need skills, and especially Brozovs. Everybody's like, especially Brozovs. It's so important to have the Brozovs. What the hell does that word mean? What is the genesis, the etymology of the word Brozov? Also, how do I get them from, like... I seem to earn them pretty arbitrarily, but I'm confused if they're a thing, like a currency. How are they getting to me? Like, am I taking them out of the air? Or... Hey, guy. Everybody's got these sick hammers. I want one of these hammers. But apparently I need to have 666,999 Brozovs. It's a very common price in this world. Alright, let's have a little history lesson. Let's learn a thing. Shinji Osajima lives in a world which has lost all sense of moral reference. When he walks the streets of the megalopolis, he notices that the number of tramps is constantly increasing, while mutual aid and compassion lessen. This is like a really high-level overview of The Watchmen. Since the catastrophe called the Kroon Incident, Federation's social security and welfare have become a myth, even though the main argument for world unification of the space colonies was, in fact, a brave new world for everybody. Shinji reminisces about his childhood and his youthful holidays in the mountains with nature. Is he reminiscing with nature, or the holidays with nature? That's an oddly placed comma. Already then, the mountains were in bad shape, but now they're a disaster that no one can spare a care for. Well, they don't have any cares to spare, you know? People are more interesting by the conquest of space and the creation of new colonies in the borders of known space, a recent development, and growing rapidly over the last 50 years. People are way more interesting by growing rapidly over the last 50 years. There's even an annoying anti-gravity vehicle preaching about the benefits of colonization that flies past his flat every single evening. It comes as no surprise that individualism and self-consciousness have become the leading qualities in the modern human being. At best, the human takes refuge in clannishness, family, and work, or, as the psychic conditioners, nicknamed thus by some workers close to unnameable social movements, trained by the parapsychic corps, like to call it, company spirit. I said corpse. Whatever, it's fine. In the worst case, human is infantile, narcissistic, aggressive, superficial, uncultivated, distressed, and wondering why. Human is always wondering why. I do want to say, I don't think wondering why is really a worst case sort of thing. You should be wondering why all the time. Always be thinking about that. It's not any worse than all the spiritual movements which swarm about everywhere. It's in fashion. It sells well and allows people to escape their pathetic reality. In any case, this is the message from Shinji's favorite station, Channel 909. Without mentioning their false pretenses inspired by old religions and old spiritual movements but lacking their essence. This is terribly written. Information, sure. The most valuable produce, the most sought after. The media is king and format people as much as it educates them. The media is king and format people as much as it educates them. Paradox or complementarity? It's a good question. But the media governs all life and all human desires, not unlike in animism's time with its primitive ones. Media defines normal behavior, conformism, and standardization of society with codes of conduct and uniform that may seem different. The Matrix, an ocean, this parallel computer universe becomes a refuge. Virtual reality gets one up on real life. Hackers are the new stars of this world in constant mutation. Okay, listen, Streum On Studios, because I know you're paying attention, right? My videos are so widely loved and so very important. You guys need to, next time you do a thing, hire a guy who speaks English, who has an English degree, maybe. Somebody who can make your punctuation work for you. Because you are fucking up. It's impossible to understand this shit. Okay, so all of these are different. Secreta Secretorum. We're not going to read all of these, but we'll read this one, and then we're going to go find something to do. Secreta Secretorum, taking full account of the Federation's coercive measures, decides to attempt a coup d'etat. E.Y.E. troops stand at the ready, rallied to win by desperation to get out from under federal rule. It's in this chaos that the creatures of the Metastrumonic will appear, launching fast and devastating attacks over all of the Federation, including New Eden. Oh no, not New Eden! The Federation hardened the laws prohibiting access to high-end war equipment such as the energy weapons. You know, do people need access to high-end war equipment? This doesn't even sound like a right to bear arms thing. When I hear high-end war equipment, I'm thinking like howitzers and planes. The whole market is in shortage because the common man can't buy his stealth bomber. It's ridiculous. Secreta Secretorum launches its own research programs to counter it. E.Y.E. is in its worst possible position. Officially, the structure no longer exists. Covertly, it takes actions through Secreta Secretorum to fight the Metastrumonic force, but the enemies of the group as well. E.Y.E. is still divided into two groups, Culture Dei and Jianshang Di, which with time become rivals and hostile towards one another. So the Jianshang Di thing, that's part of E.Y.E., whatever it is that E.Y.E. stands for. The equipment difficulties that both groups share are undoubtedly not foreign to these tensions. E.Y.E. must also be partly financed by itself. It employs beginners wishing to integrate the structure and sends them... wishing to integrate the structure? What structure? And sends them on badly equipped missions to intercept important, valuable cargoes. Hey, that sounds like what might have happened to me. These warriors parade as galactic plunderers. E.Y.E., like many, knows a serious shortage in high-end military and cybernetic equipment. During this time, the elite troops of E.Y.E. achieve capital missions in the anti-Metastrumonic and anti-federal fight, exterminating the threat even on the farthest colonies, recovering artifacts on inhospitable worlds, protecting civilians from besieged cities. So wait a second. We're like kicking ass, we're exterminating the threat, even on the farthest colonies, we're really tearing it up, but also they're talking about how nobody has any equipment and everybody is... this game is not It's not clearly representing the history of my organization. Also, I wish it would tell me what E.Y.E stands for. The cohabitation is rather well tolerated by federal authorities, who take into account E.Y.E's successful missions against the Force. There are sometimes even federal forces and the members of the organization shoulder to shoulder, defending their hearths from the mysterious enemy raids. So, okay. Mysterious enemy refers to the Metastromonic Force. The invasion by the Metastromonic Force increases each day, and the war against the Federation ravages whole worlds every second. Here is where you come into play. You are an undercover agent for Secreta Secretorum, where you must navigate between E.Y.E factions, keeping them at bay and recording to the Secreta. Your role is to serve the organization's purpose, fight the Metastromonic Force, and overthrow the Federation. But you have another problem. You have just shot 4 large-caliber bullets into your mentor's head. Why? So, wait a second. This is a terminal that anybody can come and read, and it always says this, or is this something that's specific to my interface with the terminal? What is going on here? Okay, you know what? I have a burning need to understand. There's a bunch more history terminals here that need to be read. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna go read all these, and then I'm gonna pick up the recording. I'll just summarize all this stuff to you real quick, and then we will go and find some gameplay. I swear. Okay, guys, I'm back. I read all the things. I talked to some people. I think I said when I was talking about the very little I knew about this game at the beginning of the first video that it had been described to me as charmingly insane. But now that I've read all these history terminals, I'm thinking that it's the other kind of insane. This one has a story about how an alien force fought another alien force or something, and there's a Federation, and there's a parapsychic army, and it's not the Federation's army, but it is controlled by the Federation, and it's a different army, and they don't like the Federation army, but also they are a Federation army. And it's all hot nonsense. And also there's a story about a guy raping and murdering women every week for 12 years that has nothing to do with anything. I don't know. There's a lot of very poorly written, very poorly punctuated nonsense going on here. And hold on, no, I do want to show you this. This over here is the guy who will sell us psychic powers. Welcome to my shop, man. It's time to make your choice. Yeah. The descriptions of these powers are... This sly technique makes your target become crazy. What a sly technique. This hard technique, only mastered by a very few people, implodes your enemy and teleports you where he died. This demonic psi technique makes your enemy explode and makes appear a creature where he died. This seems better than that other thing, right? It consumes energy, I guess. They all consume energy. I don't know. So like I said, insane. And also, I have talked to a bunch of people, and I still don't have a great vision of what we're supposed to be doing here. I guess we're gonna go talk to the commander again. Maybe he'll have some cryptic stuff to shout at us about how he doesn't have time for us. A mission for you in the New Eden Megalopolis. A mole in our organization has stolen the cyber brain of an important member of the Secreta. He's about to sell it to the Federation. Oh no! We have learned that he plans to exchange the cyber brain with the special forces on the field. When you arrive in New Eden, our agents will have a meeting point location for you. Alright, I'll steal a cyber brain. Ah, of course! What a weird response. But your mission won't end there, because your mentor could really be interested in what the cyber brain contains. He could? Do we know if he is? Alright, so what? I want you to keep an eye on him and report any suspicious behavior from him. If we can find a way to bring about his downfall and the end of his influence, it would be perfect. I have some issues with betraying my mentor. A totally normal human sentence. I find it odd that it hasn't been an issue for you these past months. You have no choice, you must obey. Get to New Eden now. More and more of this... Okay, wow, okay. I guess I'm getting to New Eden right now. I kind of thought he was going to, like, you know, let me walk out a door so that I could accomplish stuff in the base if I felt I needed to accomplish stuff. You guys, I'm having some second thoughts. I'm starting to think that this is going to be a miserable experience. We're going to stick with it for a while, but I'm just letting everybody know right now I reserve the right to bail on this if it gets too incomprehensible. And now the game client. Okay, there we go. It locked up and started to show not responding. Okay, this is our drop-off ship, I assume, which will now be leaving probably. No, it's just going to hang out here. Okay, fine. Let's go to the armory. Wait, let's talk to Cassius first. Yeah, what was I supposed to do? Teleport here? Let's not waste any time with pleasantries. We'd better not loiter without shelter in this sector much longer. You could blow my cover in the vicinity. I don't have time to listen to your whining. Listen, I've been in this area for 3 months. I'm so close to my goal and you can spoil it all. I'm just going to read the dialogue the way it's written, rather than the way I think it's intended, and all these comments are going to make it sound real funny. And that's just the way things are. Frankly, I would have preferred landing somewhere else. The feds have New Eden on lockdown. Your mentor managed to get through and is waiting for you there. As HQ probably explained to you, the only way to join him is to infiltrate through the industrial zone. But no, I don't believe that was explained to me. What is this place? It's an industrial zone that has been entirely automated decades ago by the corporation that controls it. A group of looters and smugglers have been squatting the sector recently. You'll have to take an elevator that's somewhere around here in order to reach New Eden. The problem is that you'll be easily spotted by the security system if you activate it. I'm really eager to know how to get around that system. I like the way that our character just states all of his motivations in plain English. You'll have to deactivate a terminal to cut the security system, but beware as it is well guarded. There's also a relay Scrabble that you can hack or destroy. I'm transferring you the coordinates. So there are so many things in this game that are really close to being spelled the way that an existing thing is spelled. Like, there's the drones from some of the stuff I was reading in the terminals and just the dialogue. The drones are clearly supposed to be scarabs, but this shit's Scrabble. And the fact that, like, the guy who sells you the psi techniques in the library is named Heketh instead of Hecate. You know, it's one letter off of an existing mythological figure. I feel like not a lot of effort was put into things in this game. The translation is super half-assed. During my infiltration, I also heard word that the cable system was underground, or that there's another control terminal less defended somewhere in that area. Okay, is your info reliable? Are you making shit up? As reliable as any piece of information when it gets out of a looter's mouth. I was never able to verify them. Great, so this is all nonsense. I can't indicate their positions. You'll have to find them by yourself. Okay, fine. I'm done talking to you here. Ah, what? I located one of the looter chieftain's hideouts a few days ago, and he's on our list of people to kill. Should we be admitting that we have a list like that? Haha, I'm not going to pass up an opportunity like that. I'm going to eliminate him. Sure, let's kill the guy. Alright, we'll shoot that guy. This game, you guys. Alright, so let's see here. I definitely goofed up by taking this this Betty Boom shotgun and then not bringing, like, ammo for it, so that's not a mistake we're making again. Let's bring ammo. We can change our armor type. I'm not going to. This whole thing. Man, how long have I been recording? Oh, shit. Okay, well. I gained Brozov. Okay, so... Yes, I know. I just got shot. Yeah, give me your stuff. Nice haircut. Oh. So I gain Brozov like every time I do anything, and then it's used as currency. But the fact that it's used as currency means that it's not some kind of is he actually dead? Okay. Means that it's not some kind of abstract, non-diegetic thing like experience points, where a character would never be like, oh, how many experience points do I have? What the fuck was that? Am I being shot at with explosives? These weapons are remarkably accurate to an incredible range. But you know, like, a character would never say, I have experience points, right? Because experience points are not a thing that actually exists in the world. There's a lynch dude up there. They're an abstract gameplay mechanic. But the Brozov, people talk about the Brozov all the time, so it is a thing that really exists. And every time I shoot somebody, I get some. But like, what is the nature of it then? Is it an electronic, like, fiat currency that I'm being credited by the E.Y.E every time I do stuff because they're trying to reward me for horrible violence? Perfect attack. That was the perfect attack. Ubi Kosif... What? What is going on? I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot over the course of this game. This is not a... Oh no, that's that guy's other foot. I thought that this was a box that he was talking These guys do not have a lot of health. I'm having some serious ammo problems, though. Okay, well, that'll help. So how many looters are there in this area? Are they just going to keep funneling in one by one from every possible direction until I've killed everyone who lives here? Or perhaps even longer than that? Well, I'm sure at some point it will be necessary for me to get a better weapon, but these pistols seem to be really doing the job for now. The fuck is It's like, how did a guy end up coming at me from that side? Oh. Yep, no bullets. You gain experience for wounds inflicted to the enemy depending on the damage importance. Resurrector activated. The game does not automatically reload your weapons. You actually have to press reload when you're out of bullets. So how do I know how important damage is? Will some damage show up where I can top that monocle? And I didn't rebind the use command, so picking up bullets is very awkward. The hell? I was using that bus for cover. Okay, there's a lot of combat, but it's not like particularly difficult or interesting. I think it might be time to dump the pistols in favor of these guys' rifles. Okay, how do I do that? How do I drop stuff? I'll do it. Alright, who's got a gun for me to... Yeah, because I keep finding ammo for their rifles. Are these the bullet impacts made by my shotgun? Holy crap. Yep. Just move back and forth rapidly. Alright, so sometimes they actually drop their gun, right? I saw that a couple of times in the first level where I couldn't pick up anybody's gun because I couldn't fit him in my inventory, but I tried to sword him, it didn't work. Survival guide. Feel free to hack terminals. Okay, I do feel free. Oh, you think I won't sword your ass? My inventory is full. I don't agree. I can definitely pick up that rifle. Recoil experimental compensation. Okay. What? I would love to stop constantly fighting. Did I accidentally walk over my pistols and pick them up? No, I just have a bunch of garbage ammo in my inventory that I can go. Did that give an afro? Okay. Hold on. Let's make enough room for a rifle in my inventory, which means rearranging these extra clips a little bit. Okay. I want to take this rifle. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I've died a couple of times, but I've also killed a whole lot of people. Well, this is a pretty effective rifle. What are we doing here? Okay. Man, listen, anybody who's gonna hear me has already heard me. You think I'll let a crooked fed like you live? Oh, what? You should stop yelling if you want to remain hidden. Anything you want, but lower your voice. The volume of my voice is irrelevant, but please lower yours. I think I saw one of them move there. I shouldn't have moved away. Like, we're in a little room. There's nobody here. Alright. I don't see anyone. Maybe I can help. These are two connected ideas. What? Are you serious? Okay, I'm listening. But please, speak softly, or they are really going to find us. Or they really are going to find us. And I just tell them, nah, I was messing with you. Help me shut down the corporation's security system. It will create a diversion for you. A diversion? What? Don't make fun of me. I'm not making fun of you. Like, I've literally not said anything that could be construed as making fun of you. Now, you don't look like an idiot. I'm offering to help you get out of here alive. Stop. You're gonna make me cry. So you're gonna shut down the security system of the corporation? Interesting. There may be a way to help each other out. Okay, so let's do it, man. I'm here to get rid of a cumbersome package. You take care of my little package, that crate there, and I help you with your security thing in return. Okay. Haha, I'm not in your service. No, I accept. I'm down. Wait, what's inside? Oh! Hey, guy, what's in the box you're trying to give me? Oh! There are some things that should stay buried, you know? Sure, but, like, I have to... Oh, really? There is a package that will get delivered by itself. I don't... What... Okay, fine. Yes, I accept. I show you the package in the place, you'll have to destroy it, pal. Okay. This package? But I pick it up. I don't understand. So I'm supposed to deliver the package over there? I thought he wanted me to destroy it. Why is it... It's really awkward to move around. Okay. Alright, I think like cumulatively we're coming up on quite a bit of recording between the two portions of this video. So I'm gonna call it here. We found a new rifle, we murdered everyone in this slum, and now we have to somehow deliver or destroy a package or something for this guy who I may still murder. Who knows? Find out next time. Wait. Find out next time.